And obviously, in light of the Sochi Olympic candidate city, it being an Olympic candidate city, it's looking to develop this idea of tourism very much so. But for more on this, we're going to cross to our reporter Alexei Yarashevsky, who's been looking into this. And you know of some certain hidden gems around this area, don't you?
Certainly. Well, everybody knows about the Sochi, especially due to its candidacy for 2014 Winter Olympics. But if we talk about the Krasnodar region, we also have to mention the Sea of Azov. We've been there. Well, I can say the beaches there look amazing, the sandy, beautiful beaches of Azov. But unfortunately for now, they remain practically deserted. Many say that the water in the Sea of Azov is not as clean as here in the Black Sea coast. And also, for now, the hotels and infrastructure there is not as developed as it has always been here in Sochi in the Black Sea coast. So also we have to say about the mountains, the Caucasian mountains, which stand just in between those two coasts, and that's also a great tourist venue for millions of people who come here every year. So basically the Krasnodar region offers some kind of window of opportunity. You can always have a bathe in the sea or go into the mountains, and that is exactly what I'm talking about in a report which I made earlier. Let's have a look at it now.
Living in the city of Krasnodar for Roman and his wife offers a particular advantage. Several hours drive to both the Black Sea and the Azov coasts. But Roman prefers the calm waters of the latter.
There are fewer people and it's calmer here. And unlike the Black Sea, we can drive straight up to the beach. We don't need to leave our car anywhere else.
Many say the Azov coast has the potential to be a high-quality resort. However, these pictures speak for themselves. The water here is thought to be not as clean as in the Black Sea, and as yet the hotels lack both the quality and capacity to accommodate large numbers of tourists. But this is the place which pockets the tourist jackpot. It's where the Black Sea meets the mountains, the city of Sochi. Ever since the Soviet times, it has been the country's main resort, visited by millions every summer. And in the winter, the ski resorts at Krasnaya Polyana become a pilgrimage spot for hundreds of thousands. However, many hotels built decades ago haven't had any renovation ever since, and in some cases are practically uninhabitable.
We still have a lot to learn. I would say in school terms we're somewhere in the 6th grade. Our main task is to create good investment conditions, and there is some success. Nowadays, some property sales have dozens of investors bidding for the land.
And this is what Sochi's mayor was talking about. Since businessmen in Russia realized the need to invest into the Black Sea coast, European-style hotels started springing up. This hotel was rebuilt from a Soviet-style holiday home and opened last summer. It is the first and so far the only 5-star hotel in Sochi. High-tech combined with chic and quality service. These rooms cost $2,000 a night, but there is no shortage of clients.
Now our hotel is full, and we are booked for the whole summer. People start booking rooms as early as autumn last year.
For many other Russians with more modest holiday budgets, Sochi offers what is known as the private sector, rooms for rent in private homes. Bed and breakfast at a low price, a way to spend your days at the beach, and a tidy profit for the locals.
This business is good for those who can't earn money in the winter time. We practically have no work in the winter. The rooms we rent out bring us around $5,000 every season.
The authorities admit, despite this appearing to be a rapidly developing resort, the real race for tourism profits is only gathering pace. And, they add, a lot depends on whether or not Sochi wins the bid for 2014 Winter Olympics.
Even though it makes up a little more than 4% of Russia's territory, the Krasnodar region is a land of diversity. The almost deserted sandy beaches of the Azov Sea, the high-rising Caucasian mountains, which are not only a pretty sight, but also a heaven for hikers and snowboarders, and of course the pebble beaches of Sochi, visited by millions every year. The Krasnodar region has all the makings of a world-class resort. The question is, will it ever become one? Experts say that if it maintains such growth rates, this could be just around the corner. Alexei Yarashevsky, Russia Today, from Krasnodar region.
Cut!
Okay guys, we're done? Fine. I'm off.
That's Alexei Yaroshevsky making a very big splash there. What I want to know is how you managed to find a yacht in this place. But anyway, I mean, obviously I've seen what you're attracted to about this region, but what about other people? What's the big draw here in the Krasnodar region?
Well, obviously, despite what Sochi mayor said, that it still remains about 60% of what it could be, still this place is much cheaper than many European and South Asian resorts. Still, the private sector, which I mentioned in my report, is still in place. People can get bed and breakfast for just about 100 to 200 rubles. That's about $3 to $5 US per night. So that is relatively cheap. Besides, as you mentioned, the climate here is practically perfect for tourism. In the summertime, it's very warm. In the winter, the resorts at Krasnaya Polyana, the ski resorts, can also offer a lot to the tourists. So first of all, of course, it's the cheapness of this place, and of course the climate as well.
Alexei, thank you very much. That's all we've got time for now, I'm afraid, on Russia close up in the Krasnodar region. But of course, we'll be coming back to you at some point with some more in-detail, in-depth look at what goes on here.